Okay, so let me zoom in a little bit here. So I have a monkey on my back. I put my eye primer on. Right now I'm just using the Rimmel London Exaggerate eye primer because I don't have ours yet. I've been using all of my money that I'm getting in from the business to do free products and promos and stuff like that. So I haven't been spending money on myself, but I'm about to because I need more moisturizer, I need more face wash, and I need the primer and the rose water. I want those. I have yet to try those ones, but I want them. Go on.
Yeah.
So my my older daughter was just in here. She told me she wanted me to do blues, so I'm going to do the blues, and those are actually really good because Tasha wanted to see how to do bright, bold colors and to make the darks not so dark. So I can do that with those. I'm going to do, I'll list off all the colors I'm going to use. I'm going to use Curious and Feisty. I am using Playful, Awestruck, and Devious. And I might use a little bit of Heavenly because I really like this color and I have yet to use it. It's like a really bright sky blue. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Stop shaking the table, baby. The things you're going to need everything that comes in your presenter's kit you're going to have, so you won't need to like go to the store or anything. Your eye brushes, you're going to need those. All three. I use all three of them. You are going to need the colors that you want to use. It doesn't have to be the colors that I'm using. It can be any combination of colors that you want. You are going to need, I'm going to do my eyebrows too because I had somebody ask about my eyebrows. I think it was Laura Gordon. I use Maybelline New York powder, the sticker. I've had this one forever, so the sticker's off. I don't know what color this is. But then I also use the Rimmel London Hazel eye pencil, or brow pencil, I mean. I do it a little bit backwards too, my eyebrows. I do the pencil first and like shape exactly what I want it to be, and then I go over it with a powder to like set the pencil, and then I hairspray it. Sometimes I'll start out with a lash comb and just kind of go through my lashes to make sure that they're nice before I get started. That way I don't mess up my my eye makeup trying to do it afterwards. Sorry, I'm not quite used to doing videos yet. Yes. Thank you. I love you too.
I want to do something.
We'll do yours after, okay? You're also gonna want a little cup of water. I just have a very tiny amount of water in there. I use regular water for my eye pigments because I don't have the rose water like I said, so it works just fine. I have heard that the rose water makes it a bit creamier, so that's why I want that. And also because I get a bit of, you can't tell right now because I have some BB cream on, but I get a bit of redness all right here. You might be able to see a little bit, and I have really big pores, so the rose water is supposed to help with that. But okay, so I am actually going to start, I think, with Curious and do my entire lid. Instead of shaking it out, I take the top off of them. And with this one, I am going to use the deluxe brush. You can kind of see it's really big and it's nice and puffy. I just get a teeny tiny bit of water on there. Little itty bitty bit. You don't even need like, you just need to see that it's wet. You don't even need like a ball of water or anything. And get a little bit of the powder on your brush. A little bit of powder goes a long way too, so you really don't need a whole lot. Now I'm doing this color because the lighter the color of your lid before you put on other colors on top, especially bright colors, your color is going to pop more. So even though I've got my primer on already, I'm still going to do a white. Go watch your cartoons, please. I'm going to just pat it on. Now you don't have to You don't have to be really neat with this because we're gonna blend it all anyways, and I cannot stress to you how important blending is. Blending is the most important of doing eyeshadow, besides having good color combinations, of course. Blending is very, 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 very important. If you do not blend, your eye makeup looks really bad and extremely, extremely bold. Sometimes you don't want bold. Next, I think I'm going to do Playful. This one I am going to tap into the lid. Because I don't need a whole bunch. Again, I'm just going to get a little bit of water on my brush. I'm using the same brush because I'm going to put it on my lid. I'm not going to put it anywhere else. So, yeah. Just get some on your brush again. And you can, let me try and do this here. You're going to focus not on the inside, but like the last 2/3 of your eye, or your eyelid. You're gonna put it on there. Now it's really, really pretty. I love this color. I'm not used to doing blues. I usually do like purples and pinks and greens because I have brown eyes. But I recently, just the other day, did blues and it looked really, really pretty. So I might start using these quite a bit now because I like them a lot. Now when you're doing your other eye, try and get it as even as possible so your colors don't look uneven and it's going to make your eye makeup look awful. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. Now, put the cap back on this so I don't lose it. And I'm going to use a little bit of the Feisty. It's the silver color. You can't see that, it's not focusing, but just for the inner corner of my eye. And for that, where'd my brushes go? I am going to use my crease brush because it's small. Make sure your brushes are clean too. Otherwise you're going to have a mixture of colors and you don't want that. So just get a little bit. For this one you probably don't need to get it wet either because you still got the primer on and you've got the lighter color in here already. So you can just like blend it a little bit into your blue.
I'm skating.
Go on. And then it'll still show up really well even though you're not using the water. Now I'm going to use Awestruck. Now I'm still going to use the crease brush for this one because, sorry I'm shaking the whole thing, because this is the color I'm going to use in my crease. And the outer V I'm going to do it just a little bit here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. And then up here I'm going to use the Awestruck. The Awestruck is a really pretty shimmery blue. And this one I'm not using the water either because it's a dark color. So you can already see that. You're gonna just rub it on your lash line a little bit and then up towards your brow bone. And rub it in your crease really, really good. You don't want to go all the way over either. You don't want to do this because it looks awful. Just go right about there where we started with our first blue. And it's going to look really harsh too until you blend everything. So, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. So see, I've got the big now. Looks like a wing. And same thing on this side. I'm gonna get a little bit more on my cap here. And you want to make sure it's as even as possible also. You don't want it looking funny. Now, I always go over with either Curious or Sexy on my top, just to blend it a little bit better. You're gonna get, I use the deluxe brush for blending because it's really big and poofy, and it, I think, works really well. So right now I'm just gonna get a little bit of Curious on my brush, and you're gonna take it and just blend it out as best as you can. You just do circle motions. So yeah, it's not as harsh now as this one. You can totally see the difference. So a little bit more, and then just circles is all you gotta do along the edge of where your color's at. And then this color is nice too for a brow highlight, so you can just go back up with it. And that's what I've got so far. Now that I'm done with those, I am gonna do just a little bit of the Devious color because I really love this color and I like the effect it has, but I just use like literally the tiniest little bit possible because it is a really dark color. You just need an itty bitty tiny bit. That looks like a lot, but it's in the brush, so it's really not a lot. I'm gonna put this down so I can look down into my mirror. Hopefully you guys can see this. Now you're just gonna do it really lightly right here in the crease, just a little tiny bit. So you can see that line start coming, and then right down to your lash line to make the V. Now see, it gives you that extra little pop. I don't know if you can, I think you can see that. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just a little bit in the crease, not too far over. You just want to make a V shape. I guess it kind of defines your eyes a little bit more. Now, a really good trick that I have seen a lot of people do is, sorry, just gotta blend a little bit, using Scotch tape to create a line that goes like this. That way you don't have to do what I just did and rub like this, because that can mess up your makeup. Now just blend it in a little bit just so it's not super harsh. Now, this is what I've got so far. I hope you guys can see this really good. Now, for my eyeliner on top, I use, again, it's Rimmel. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I'm going to. Rimmel doesn't give me shnikes. I buy everything. I just like their products. I think they're a really good company, and they work really well for my skin. I have super oily skin, so I use, it's a little pod, looks like this, and it's just in black. You're going to take your liner brush. I usually don't use this one, but the one I do usually use is dirty, so I'm going to use this one. And this one's angled too, so that's nicer. You just get a little bit on the tip of it, like that. And, I guess I got to put you guys back down so you can see. So, I just kind of rub it on my lash line. Now I try not to do it too thick either, because you don't want your eyes to look bad from your eyeliner. And a lot of girls do too much with their eyeliner. You just need a little bit. See? That's all I do. And you can even, if you want to do a wing, get a little bit more on here. You just get some on it and then follow your line. Make a line like that. And connect it. Now I know a lot of people think you should not pull on your eye when doing eyeliner. It works for me. I don't want to hear it. I try not to, but sometimes I have to. Back up, Lex. What?
What are you doing?
Back up, I gotta finish this. I'm almost done. Just a little bit, not too much. Now, now I will do another coat of eyeliner on the bottom. Just to make sure that it's nice and looks good. A lot of times too, I'll take a Q-tip and dry my waterline first and then put the eyeliner on. It seems to help it a little bit set better and stay on longer, not smudge out. Now for my eyebrows, I'm going to try and do this so where you guys can see what I'm doing. It's kind of hard because of the camera, but I'll do my best. Sorry, I do funky voices. Now, it's going to be hard because now this is all I do. I don't do anything crazy. I just outline my natural eyebrow, but you can tell my eyebrows are funky. They have bald spots and they're not very thick. So I don't do Sharpie eyebrows. I do like them dark, not black but dark, because I like bold, obviously, because I do colors. But yeah, I just go over my natural brow bottom, not through it, just around it, I guess you can say, to outline it with the pencil. And then I color it in. That's all. And then I have another angled brush that's a lot firmer than the one we get with our presenter kit that I use for my eyebrow powder. Again, it's just the Maybelline New York brow powder. It's like a dark brown. And I go over it. That's all I do. Nothing crazy, just makes it darker. See, look. Eyebrow. No eyebrow. Eyebrow. No eyebrow. It looks better with the eyebrow. Lexi thinks I'm funny. You know what? I'm not going to do the other eyebrow just yet because I want to do my mascara for you guys so I can show you how to do a mascara. I only use this mascara every single day. Well, if I do my makeup. Every single time I do my makeup, this is what I use. I am in love, totally sold, love this stuff. It is amazeballs. I don't do anything special, I just put it on how they tell you to, but I don't use mascara first. Sometimes I do it afterwards, just because my old mascara has a really good brush on it, and I don't know, I'm weird, like the brush. Stop, Lex. Now with this stuff, because the gel is so important for the fibers being able to stick to get the full effect of the 3D mascara, you want to make sure that your eyelashes are coated really good. Try not to mess up your eyeshadow because it sucks having to go back and redo the entire thing. Now, right after your transplanting gel, you want to do your fibers. I don't know if it's gonna. Now, I see so many people make this mistake. When they are putting on the fibers, like I just did, they put the fibers too close to the base of their lash line. You do not want to do that because it gets in your eyes. It does not burn, but you definitely know you got something in your eye and it hurts. Not hurt, but it's like scratchy. But they are easy to get out. Just like anything else, you can get a Q-tip and rub it out or pull it out with your finger. I don't do it with my finger because I just did my makeup. I don't want to mess it up. Go back over it with some more gel. Oh no! Look at what I just did. Now, if something like this here happens, do not, I repeat, do not immediately wipe it off. Let it dry. With the transplanting gel, if you rub it off, and even with most mascaras, if you rub it off right away, it's going to smear. You let it dry, just sit there and look like a dork for a minute, it's going to rub right off. Now, I do 2 coats of the fiber lashes. I don't know if you can see that because of the... This is only 1 coat. There's no coats. You can't even barely see my lashes. See how short those are? Extremely short. I have a thing where my eyelashes fall out when I'm stressed and nervous, so... There. Well, most of it. Alright. So yeah, I do 2 coats of the Fiber Lash Mascara because it makes my eyelashes bigger and thicker and it looks a lot nicer. So yeah, I'll let it dry for a second and then do another Another coat. For now, I'm gonna work on this side.
Come along, dear. I want to show you something special.
People are walking past my house right now and watching me. I'm doing this in my front living room window because the natural lighting's really good. And people are walking past to go to school because they have the free lunch for the summer for kids 2 to 18. And they're like watching me through my window do my makeup with this camera in front of my face. Probably thinking I'm some crazy person. Okay. Now, fibers. No, don't do the same mistake twice and keep it away from your eyeball. Do it from the middle to the end. You get the gist of it. That's about it. I'm going to do the second coats and I'll upload pictures. Bye.